Subscribe. Wait, wrong intro again? How does this always happen? Wait, what's happening? Oh no, the video is starting. What should I do? I haven't even done the correct intro yet. Oh man. Pokemon Legends CA is one of the best games ever made in my opinion, but that's a story for another time. This video is about my playthrough of the DLC to Legends CA Mega Dimension. So stick around to see my reaction to all of the new Mega Evolutions and the story. But first, let's meet the team. Our reporter past me is on the scene. Yes, hi. I'm reporting live from Hotel C roof. I'm interviewing the team members. Embor, how are you feeling? Boys the Heracross, he's the carry. Charizard, shiny Pidgeot, first shiny I found in this game, and shiny Pidgeot, another shiny I found. Back to the studio. Thank you, past me. Also, I have to give a quick spoiler warning for both the main game as well as the DLC. After buying the DLC for around $40, I get told that there's a new side mission on the roof of Hotel C and that I should head there. But first, I decided to catch Mewtwo, because that's just something you do. Anyways, I get to the roof, and there's just a child sitting up there. We learn that her name is Ansha, and that she is casually just friends with Hoopa. Turns out, all she wants is my help to make some donuts. What? The rest of the team agrees that this is weird, but we decide to help. So me and Tony go to buy some butter, but for some reason, Grisham and Tarragon are here and also want the butter. And since there's only one pack left, we decide to fight them over it. And it's just complete chaos with everyone mega evolving, but I absolutely demolish them. So we get the butter and give them a little, making the whole battle pointless. I head back to Hotel C and find out that they have already set up shop. I give Ansha the butter and she gets ready to take my order. After shooting some berries, there's this cute little animation that I always skip in the future. We have now made an Oran Rainbow Donuts. She instantly gets ready to leave because she needs to use Hoopa's powers. She tells us where she's headed and we decide to head there too. But on the way, I decided to change my team as I realized that I was a bit over leveled. Anyways, we remind her that we still have no idea what is going on, and she gives us an explanation. Basically, she wants to catch a legendary Pokemon for her mom. What? Anyways, something is happening to this wall. It looks like a portal. Hoopa eats a donut and does something to her. And the kid just walks inside. The whole team follows inside. And what is this? It looks like Lumiose, but not really. Anyways, let's try to find Ansha. The illusion of choice. After jumping down from the building and running around for a while, I accidentally stumble upon a Mankey, which doesn't live in Lumiose. We called his friends, and I'm not gonna lie, they disturbed me so hard that I had to flee the door. After defeating the Mankey, we finally spot Ansha. Turns out the legendary she wants isn't even here. After returning to normal Lumiose, we find that something is happening. Yeah, so a big portal opened above Prism Tower. But hey, at least we have the donuts. After questioning Ansha about the portals, she says that she has no idea what they are, except that 6 months ago she found Rayquaza in there. You wanna catch Rayquaza? Anyways, Corbeau calls us. Corbeau? Hey, did anyone borrow money off this guy again? I can hear you, you know. Besides, it's not like any of you would be stupid enough to borrow money off the Rust Syndicate. Only a real idiot would do that. Oh, I assume Tawny is there with you, right? Oh, and they also told us to come over to Rust Syndicate. Man, there's just so many options. We arrive at his office and find Vinny there too. He tells us that Quizartico is busy, so they can't really help, and we tell him everything we know. They realize that Hoopa used to move Hyperspace Hole to open the portal, so we decided to name it Hyperspace Venus. They add distortions to my map, send me out to do some research, and after making some donuts and getting a Pokédex upgrade, I jump into my first Hyperspace distortion. Corbeau gives me some quests to earn research points, and I start quest 2. I return to the office when I'm done, and they tell us that they have reason to believe some Pokemon will start Rogue Mega Evolving. So to help us, he introduces Korrina! She challenges us to a battle and I hated this at first, but it's grown on me. Boris destroys her and she shows us the new Mega Lucario C, which I sadly haven't spoiled. It's really cool though. Anyway, I won. Say thank you to Corbeau and head off to take on the Rogue Mega. Oh, it's so sick. Yeah, that was a really good Mega. After successfully defeating and catching the Absol, I received the Absolite Seed and a golden Pokeball appears. It has some berries and butter. It's weird, but we'll probably make for better donuts, so we'll take it. We introduce Korrina to the team, give the butter to Ansha, and then it's dinner time. I really like the dinners because you get to relax a bit and learn about the characters, so I've decided to keep the entire dinner here just in case anyone wants to read the dialogue. We also get a pointless rooftop monologue from Korrina about how she was too late from the tower but is going to help this time. The next day, we're having a wonderful morning and learn that Ansha comes from a very fancy family and that Korrina seems to know who they are. We ask if her parents know where she is, and she says that she returns at bedtime. But all of a sudden, Gwyn is here for some reason and she's looking for something. She runs over to the donut shop and says, "Target acquired." Is she going to assassinate someone? But then... Levan comes inside in a panic. We get her to calm down and explain. Turns out that Ansha's family is staying at Hotel Grishizime and that Levan is her bodyguard. So she hired Gwyn to track her down. Gwyn says that Ansha is here, but Levan is too panicked, so she challenges us to a double battle for some reason. Me and Naveen take them on, and it's once again complete chaos, and once again he won. Now that she has calmed down, Levan finally hears that Ansha is here. She lets Ansha stay here, and will try to keep it a secret from Luciente. Try. Gwyn and Levan have a little bonding moment before they leave, and Corbeau comes. He wants us to come over to his office again. After returning to the office, Corbeau tells us that they still don't know anything about the big distortion, but that they found something. more and more hyperspace is appearing, and it's starting to affect our world too. There have been sightings of Pokemon that normally aren't here. Yeah, so the dimension might merge. He also tells us that they have found some harder hyperspace for us to tackle. So after making some better donuts, it's time to do some quests. Real quick, what are those gold balls spawn when completing quests? And the quests are up here. New Mega reaction time. Alright, cool I guess. They're alright. When I'm done with the surveying, Philippe calls and informs us of a new rogue Mega. Looks like Staraptor has a new Mega, and they told me there's fighting and flying. Well, I can't beat these things, so let's just casually get the songs on. Put Mewtwo on the team and try again. It's that stupid bird attack. After finally winning, also real quick for personal reaction, but I think the Mega looks good. I catch the Staraptor, get the Mega Stone, break the ball, get the butter, gives the answer, and then it's dinner time again. We then get another pointless rooftop conversation, and I have a nightmare. The next day, Corbel says that I've got nothing to do, so we decide to explore the city. First up, the Lumiose Museum. Now, if you've never been to the Lumiose Museum, anyways, we'll look at a painting, a 3D model of Lumiose, some Hisuian Pokeballs, another painting about the Temple of Sinnoh, and lastly, Korrina's home. Next up, a random cafe. Ansha doesn't like coffee, so they trade and we just have some small talk. We then return to the hotel and Ansha gets our logo. Just a little something whipped out while you're out in the town. Welcome to Team MC, Ansha. But then we hear something from the meeting room. But there's nothing there. What the? Corbeau calls us over to the office, and their theory is that hyperspace is everyone's subconscious. It's serving time. Got spoiled on these, sorry. It's go time. There's just a big piece of sushi here. Is the sushi going to Mega Evolve? Never mind, it's just Tatsugiri. Mega Tatsugiri? Here's my best attempt at subtitling my reaction.
That's cool. I like it. I like it. Even.
After defeating the Tatsugiri, we do the routine stuff. And then it's dinner time. I really recommend reading the dinner conversations as there's some lore and foreshadowing there. After the dinner, we see yet another pointless rooftop combo. The next day, we are having some small talk before Naveen's Grafty comes down alone and makes a check on Naveen, who has just lost her plush. Most pointless plotline ever. Wait, never mind, Gulpin is here. It's peak. Gulpin decent enough. Let's get back to work. So it turns out the next rogue mega is at Hotel Richissime. Jacinthe and Griselle are here, and Lida, because of course they are. Lida is here to get Ansha's stuff, and Jacinthe and Griselle are arguing about coffee, I think. Sometimes they just cook with the dialogue. Basically, one of the hotel chefs put Novo Cafe on a list, and now they are challenging us to a battle. I told them that they both make great points, and I respond by saying that my morals need correction. Yeah, no, I don't think so. They're friends now, and the band gets called out. Turns out that Jacinthe knows that Ansha isn't at the hotel and punishes the band for it. They really make it seem like a death sentence. After defeating the Rogue Mega, we do the regular stuff. Claim our rewards, show the butter to Ansha, and then it's dinner time. This time we learn that Ansha is the daughter of Diantha, the champion, and I kinda guessed that beforehand. After that, there's a nightmare again, luckily no pointless roostic conversation. There's a lot of foreshadowing and I think they want us to stay away. I don't know why I think that though. Turns out we weren't the only ones to have a weird nightmare. But look, Emma's here now. Ansha gives Emma and Esper a donut each, and this game has made me love Esper so much. Anyways, they had no plot relevance. Naveen mentions Corbeau, and right on cue, he calls. But to no one's surprise, two characters from the normal game are in the way and want to battle for a stupid reason. This time it's Canary and Ivor, but to be fair, it wasn't their fault this time, it was Corbeau's. It's serving time. Oh my god, that's a heat run.
Make a cloud.
You already know what happens after winning. I don't need to repeat it. My reaction was once again sadly lost, but I really like this guy and decided to put him on the team. But you know what time it is? Yeah, so leader Mega Volter Stormy while sleepwalking. This guy is so silly. Somehow, we still have a nightmare again as rats. It's actually decorated now though. Is this inside the big hole over the tower? Oh, and they're crying out in pain. Anyways, Tony accidentally summons Corbeau and he calls everyone to the office. But something went wrong. Did they redecorate or something? Yathin's here, Emma's here, Corbeau's here, and they're in a place surrounded by walls. Helpful. We found them and had a conversation, but something happened. After returning to the real world, we learn that the entirety of Hyperspace Lumios is being created and sustained by a single Pokemon. We will need better donuts to take on this Pokemon. We'll have to make our donuts. Yeah, we're really doing this. It's serving time. Corbeau arrives with a special recipe for us to make. Then they gave us some special rustinic grains. Yeah, that's definitely drugs. They've also named the donut Bad Dreams Cooler. I puzzled together the correct scores and we head over to the tower. Corbeau gathers Lumios, strongest trainers, and at the central plaza we begin Operation Mega Donut. I'll let this play out. Oh, it's a test from a nightmare. Except we're actually here. Let's explore the Hyperspace New Moon Nightmare. Let's make a prediction of what Pokemon is. We've had nightmares, the dawn of a zombie called with bad dreams, and it's powerful. Yeah, it's Darkrai, the nightmare Pokemon, isn't it? Yeah.
Right.
We gotta kill, I mean save it. But first... we each have an emotional moment with AC, and they're too lazy to animate crying. AC is probably my favorite fictional character. Wait, why is Floette here? She's literally in my box. Anyways, as I was saying, AC is such a great character and we get one last moment with him. I'll let the rest play out by itself. I once again sadly couldn't find my reaction. It seems like my mic got quieter and quieter during recording. After Darkrai, we reap our rewards, which does not include butter this time, and Corbeau is actually happy for once. We meet back in reality, talk for a bit, and then the credits roll. But we're not done yet. I'll let the credits keep playing at 5 times speed in the corner. Anyways, the next day, we have to help Anja. We check with Corbeau and they tell us about the Ruby and Sapphire distortions. Wonder what that could be about. After a lot of grinding, I am finally done. Hopefully I won't have to do that again. Anyways, we meet up with Corbeau and start talking about the ruby and sapphire distortions. Long story short, Corbeau blackmailed Squisham into giving us salt for her donuts. He has a new recipe. They found out about the salt because Philippe eats so much. So we do some baking and start with Groudon. We stop by Corbeau after defeating Groudon and it's time for Kyogre. We go to Corbeau's offense once again, and he just congratulates us, asks for Mabel's expert opinion, and then proceeds to slowly rage bait her while she tells us exactly everything we need. Here's the whole dialogue if you want it. Ansha then tells us the whole story of the Hoenn legends. And a portal appears. But first, this map looks a little full. Let's do some side quests and... oh no... yeah, okay, the side quests are going to be a whole separate video. I don't want to completely skip them, as some of them are really funny. Literally the next side quest I did after this one was robbing a museum. This video is long enough as it is, so this is my final decision. Oh, and I went up and down here for a few times and got a shiny. Anyways, time for Rayquaza. That was a fun fight. Sad we don't get to keep Rayquaza though. We head back out to the others and show Ansar Rayquaza. Karina convinces Amsat to let me keep Ray Ray for a little while longer, and then we get an end scene. This video has been months in the making as I enjoy procrastinating. I recorded most of this around Christmas. Oh wait, there's more. Never mind, it's a side quest. That's going to be in the side quest video. So make sure to subscribe for that. Yep. Do it. Alright, bye.